Hello there. This is Final Fantasy XIV, the game that you might have heard of spiraling about because of a gremlin who makes pizzas with a side of cobwebs.
I didn't know!
Never change, King. A monthly scheduled pay, MMORPG, open world? Kinda. Why do I keep asking if it is or isn't open world? A game that caters to nearly every single player, from hardcore content, casual exploration, role-playing, crafting, and starting drama because of a fucking piece of furniture.
I don't recall. Was there drama about this? I don't even remember that. Dude, there's no way that those are vanilla titties, bro. Those are definitely modded titties. There's no shot anyone's got titties like that. That'd be great, but that's mod.
Change King. A monthly scheduled pay, MMORPG, open world? Kinda. Why do I keep asking if it is or isn't open world? A game that caters to nearly every single player, from hardcore content, casual exploration, role-playing.
That is also modded. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with it.
Crafting, and starting drama because of a fucking piece of furniture. I'm not kidding. Final Fantasy XIV is a game where you play as John Fantasy, or whatever unoriginal character you can create, while selecting a variety of different classes to take into content that includes, but is not limited to, suicidal folks, edgy fucks, and daddy can step on me and I still won't get out of my ley line. Having a handful amount of customization for available races, glamour options, and reasons you should probably break the game's TOS. Motherfuckers can literally play tic-tac-toe on my forehead. Prog through intense fights only to get doo-doo dog shit rolls for your best in slot. Take screenshots of your characters to emphasize your power fantasy of any kind. I really meant that. Have you ever wanted to play a potato with the potential to kill gods? Or a cat girl that has been fucked by every single person's eye? Then this game is for you. Being able to roleplay, participate in difficult content, and
suffering through roulette.
Design your character to be an absolute badass or a hooker down Broadway Street. Create a furry with a color palette of strawberry milkshake. Play a class that's weapons are literal kitchen knives or bigger than your entire being. Be a nuisance to people you believe to be your friends. Support factions that are literally hell itself to get some fuck-ass mount that shows off your panties. Play through the main story.
Okay, first of all, the Moogles are not that bad.
Quests that'll make you cry like a little bitch. And if you don't cry, then get flamed by the community?
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I really wish that I could have the Orange Justice dance in this game, bro. That'd be so awesome. That'd be so awesome if I could do Orange Justice like this.
Cry, then get
So
flamed by the community?
I wish, bro.
Have you ever struggled in making a purchase? You're about to. There is a Square Enix version.
That's the epitome. Yo, so check this out, chat. The other day, my my Final Fantasy XIV subscription lapsed, and I haven't had to actually purchase it in so long that I had to ask my chat how to do it. It's been so long, I forgot how to actually pay for the game.
There is a Square Enix version of the game, a Steam version of the game, and a console version of the game. The Square Enix and Steam version are both on PC, but are both incompatible with each other because they are like my divorced parents. So if
Oof, yeah, I have the Steam version.
If you make a Steam account, don't buy Final Fantasy from Square Enix's website. No wonder they had to introduce the free trial. Alright. Welcome to the game. Before anything, you need to choose what kind of character you want to be. Whether it is a projection of who you are, or making a more attractive version of yourself, or creating a character that you want to fuck. Respectfully. You have the option of starting with 1 out of 9 jobs, but don't worry, you have the ability to use all 19 jobs in this game, so don't think about having a main just yet. Each job will show you which capital city you start in. Ul'dah is a city that is filled with STDs and people who are horny for Gil. Limsa Lominsa is the city where the Me Too movement began, and Gridania is, well, Gridania. Each capital city has a shithole called a Grand Company, which system isn't even complete yet. Can you imagine that? Neither can I. So, like its unfinished ass, you turn away to do what everyone should do. Here you will bear witness to incredible voice acting, as if I can do any better, and the desire to go 0-1 IRL because of the amount of filler quests you have to do. But don't worry, you'll finish it. eventually. But at times that you're not being a nerd, reading quote after quote, you are fighting some of the baddest motherfuckers out there. Ooh, I'll be keeping this. But it's time to know how to fight them. You have a select choice of 3 different roles: tank, healer, and damage dealer. This attracts damage, this negates damage, and this complains about everything. Whatever job you play, dealing damage is your biggest priority, but so is surviving. So tanks will mitigate, healers will heal, and damage dealers will try to do anything in their power to not be an ailment to the party. If you want a summary for every job in the game, here it is. Tanks are basically the chonkers of the group that grab the boss's attention. Paladin, sword and shield at hand while having good sustain,
Child of God,
range,
absolute virgin. Memorized every holy scripture.
and utility.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Warrior, the axe-wielding barbarian
Always
that
mad,
depends on no
possibly
healer,
bald.
having the strongest
Monkey flip. Possibly bald, that's good.
sustain in the game and being hella friendly to people who have shit ping. Dark Knight, with a big fucking sword by their side, they are one of the
Compensating for
least
something.
complex jobs in the roster.
Fatherless
Having
behavior.
lots of OGCD
Linkin
spells in
Park
their arsenal, they
enthusiast.
can keep things interesting for how simple their kit actually is. Gunbreaker, a gun sword to slash and blast their enemies.
Gun mode.
Gunbreakers are the most fun
Kinda
jobs
cool, I
to
guess.
play, with lots of
Absolutely
combos to dish
suicidal.
out while having great mitigations besides.
Super Bowl
Healers
Ivan.
are those caring mothers that will try to tend to every child that is in the party, including their co-healer. White Mage, the staff-wielding simplistic healer that has
Innocent
strong
till proven
heals that
guilty.
depends
No
on people
benediction.
with good
Blood for the blood
reactionary
relief.
skills. Scholar, the nerds who carry a book in combat, they get support from their
Nerd
pixie
has a friend
friend
at
while
least.
being
Rip
able to
Celine.
heal and damage. Astrologian, carrying a fucking ball sack with cards, these guys have the ability to flex between health
Possibly a
regeneration
Virgo,
and
believes in
shield, so they are
astrology.
never
Puts
the
the
odd
ass
one
in
out. Throwing
astro.
cards to people to give them a certain buff, whether it is damage or mitigations. Sage, having whatever these things are, they are the turrets that heal with the
Pew,
damage
pew.
they deal, being able
Who
to
is
throw
main
out
tank?
many spells at a
Phlegma
time with a
balls.
plethora of OGCDs in their arsenal. Melee DPS, the guys that complain because the boss turned and they missed the positional. What the fuck? Dragoon, beholden.
Bro, I hate positionals. I think that if you're gonna have positionals, I think you should just give a damage bonus for doing damage while standing behind a boss or something. Like, positionals are so weird to me. I fucking hate them.
To a tip and a spear behind it. These guys use many OGCDs in combination with their rigid, albeit simple
Always dead. Getting reworked Lamau. Animation lock.
combo system. Monk, using their bare hands for a
Zeronis,
good
that's how I feel
fisting.
about it.
These guys are complex with their
Bitch
need for
slapping.
positionals,
Child
but having
beater.
a free-form
What the fuck? CBT enthusiast. Cock and ball torture. That's... Well, Faye, there it is.
combo system that makes them more fluid than other jobs. Ninja, wielding daggers in the shadows, these guys have a relatively
next
simple
Hokage.
3-step combo system,
Sasuke or
but they can be a pain
I
in
have
the
a
ass
bunny
for
on my
those who
head.
have shit ping. Samurai, carrying Nippon steel by their side, these weebs are pretty brain dead in
Body
terms
pillow
of lining up
collection.
their combos while
Jar full
following a
of
simple
questionable
rotation,
liquids.
but are named difficult
Milady.
because all their buttons are Japanese linguistics. Reaper, the edgelords that
awesome.
wield a scythe in hand and avoid send besides.
Hella
The more
edgy.
simple job to play that
Friends with
revolves around
benefits.
simply pressing 3
Good gardening
buttons till your
skills.
gauge is filled. Physical ranged DPS. The guys that are extremely inconsistent, being able to be the best of the best or worst of the worst. Kinda like their job. Bard. Carrying a bow and arrow, these guys are a literal walking casino. But it is a job that
Gambling
has 2
addict.
dots to keep their damage going.
Bust
But
it
these
down,
guys
sexual
are
style.
very, very inconsistent
Plays
with their
Megalovania on a
output, but they
harp.
can give a ton of support to compensate for their inconsistency. Machinist. Being tech savvy and slightly American with a
Fucking gun.
these guys have a simple 3-hit combo punctuated by moments of high activity, but they need a lot of finger work and good internet. Dancer. Carrying chakrams in both hands, you give your highest
Best
damaging
stripper.
DPS
16
AD
second full-time
to
boo-boo.
upscale their potential damage
knows
while being
bees
the most
knees.
adored support DPS in the game, being very straightforward and leaving space for optimization. Caster DPS. The guys that can only move via a wheelchair because they need to stand still majority of the times. Black Mage. A hard-hitting, albeit tough job to play if you struggle
I
to
am the
stand
danger.
still. You need to know the
Healer's
fights like the
nightmare.
back of your hand
Always
to know
a
when to play
Lalafell.
risky.
Well, that's not true, but for a short... I think I was most into my Black Mage roleplay when I was a Lalafell. Because I think that was during the time where when someone insulted me, I would just make comments about how I was going to use fire to incinerate their family or something like that. So I was pretty into it at that point. So, you know, I think I really was at my most Black Mage of Black Mage when I was a Lalafell, I have to admit.
and when not to bite the bullet. Summoner. Carrying a book to summon the big primals of the world, you become the most simplistic job that you can play in this game.
Titan. Quick cast on cooldown, Simon says. I like that. That's a funny ass. Simon says.
By simply clicking on the shiny button.
It's not wrong. I know. That's why it's so good.
Mage, wielding a rapier.
As someone who's played a lot of Summoner, it's fucking entirely accurate. So Simon says summon Bahamut. Simon says Akmorn. Simon says Simon says summon Garuda.
The orb thingy. These guys mix style with a wacky
Unguard my
arsenal
lead.
that makes them fun to
Resume.
play. Mixing ranged focused DPS into
Backflips to
melee
death.
focused DPS, supported with an incredible passive that makes resurrecting your incompetent allies all the better. Blue Mage. What the fuck is Blue Mage? So after you choose whichever job you have in mind, it's time to take them to hard content, where you will wipe again and again.
Ejaculation.
For fuck's sake. Before giving up, disbanding, and blacklisting every motherfucker that dared to join your lobby. Alright, time to cool down. Maybe you should try to enjoy something that actually takes your mind off things. Welcome to the Golden Saucer, the place where gambling doesn't feel as bad as rolling for an item piece. Here you will learn distrust, hatred for the developers, and abuse from this one NPC where you plow him in a game of triple triad to finish your weekly challenge log.
3 little words. Get fucked, nerd.
Say Kobe every single time you miss your shot in this god-awful minigame.
Nice cock.
Get cucked by RNG. And keep earning MGPs, the currency of the Golden Saucer that stands for get just enough to buy mounts that are holy fuck. So you say fuck it.
Wait, that doesn't make wait. Hold on. I don't understand the acronym.
Earning MGPs, the currency of the Golden Saucer that stands for
Oh, he changes it. Okay.
get just enough to buy mounts that are holy fuck. So you say fuck it. Move on till you do your daily roulettes to either level up your alternate jobs or farm these fuck ass tomes to get glamour, materials that cost more than your liver, or best in slots that are required outside of raiding. Piece of shit. Run around neighborhoods to find a plot only to see it's hella expensive for your bitch ass. But after you finally
Wait, did he show tombstone gear? Well, yeah, you fucking doofus. They're the same item level, just depends on the itemization. I don't have a problem with that.
immediately lose it all after you realize that housing in this game is the only thing that isn't a fantasy, but a soul-crushing reality. So, you accept your fate. Become a slave creating cheese only to get undercut by some very nice person. And if some materials are too expensive, then it is time to run around the nodes and farm them again and again. But oh flippers, you didn't level up any gatherers or crafters. I guess it's time to be a Leminson slut, where you stand
Because you're a little fucking virgin. If you listen, dude. If you're not doing, listen, if you don't do DOH and DOL, if you're not getting hand jobs, then you're a virgin. So you better do it.
on them again and again. But oh flippers, you didn't level up any gatherers or crafters.
That's like playing RuneScape, but only leveling combat stats. I mean, a lot of people do that, but you know, you're missing a lot of games.
I guess it's time to be a Leminson slut, where you stand around AFK in your most
Glamorous of attires.
only to get catcalled and railed for 700,000 gil.
Dude, his characters are fit. These characters are fit. They all have 8-packs.
Fuck, damn, that much? I must have been in the wrong profession. And at times where you don't worry about gil, you're performing things like
Shot down
fates,
oak trees for 5
socializing, farming for mounts, rerunning older content, G-posing, and fucking. Not that kind. This kind. Well, you're most likely getting fucked in that way anyways. Welcome to PvP. This is rank,
A land job is a hand job from Titan. That's the difference.
baby. You die in game, you die in real life.
It's rock hard, if you know what I'm saying.
Round 2, baby, they never expect to come back. I may be low income, but I will never be low income. Well, there isn't really anything to talk about when it comes to PvP, unless you want to get that
Fortnite Battle Pass.
I just shit out my ass, booted up my PC, cause I need to get that Fortnite battle pass.
And now it is time to stop.
The meme overload. It's meme overload, dude. What the fuck?
There is a lot of shit to talk about.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? What am I doing playing on stream, bro? This is a fucking... Dude, what the fuck, bro?
There is a
What am I doing? Oh my
lot of shit to talk about in this game. So
Good
much stuff
lord.
to do, to mess around in, and explore. So many new people to meet and spend time with. Many jobs to master and many tasks to fulfill, like...
just for science, just for science, for just so that I can know how to avoid those mods. How do I, where would one find those? Just so that I can, avoid them. I don't want to get, it's like, you don't want to go there, obviously, right? So,
like relics and instanced areas, and of course, many catgirls to fill. And with the many hours under my belt, experiencing the drama and the raids, but most importantly,
The
why this
drama.
game can be
the only drama that he references is the chair. Oh my god. No.
named Final Fantasy XIV. Yep, I can safely say that this really is Final Fantasy XIV.
And then why is his outro screen a shot from a Halo ring, bro?